Lions, Box, Manchester United. I might be reading. Needed the session. Might have to have booked a double. It's been a tough week. A tough week. But we move, people. We move. Got to rally here. Got to rally. That is what I'm trying to tell myself to process the last few days of sport, because I'm starting to wonder why I do this to myself. I don't really have the answer, but I'm starting to wonder, because sport can just be so cruel. It can be so phenomenal, so cruel. And at the moment, I'm in the trenches. It's been tough out here. It has been tough out here. Oh, where to start? Well, it was supposed to be the weekend. I mean, you can picture it. Manchester United back, 1:30 against Hull. We're back, finally. Premier League footy back. Saturday was the big 3-0. We had the taster on Friday night. It was Lions versus Sharks. That was going to get us going for the weekend, get us ready. Then we're going to have United at 1:30 on Saturday, and then the main course, Box, All Blacks, Ellis Park, Fortress Ellis. Not much of a fortress these days, but Fortress Ellis at 1:30 or at 5 o'clock. Chef's kiss for the Grand Prix on Sunday with a bit of dessert, a bit of extras really. And it just fell apart from the Lions drawing on Friday night, kicked to potentially win it. And to be fair, scored after the hooter. Then United lose on Saturday. Then the Box lose on Saturday night. And then Ferrari muck around on Sunday. I don't think it could have physically gone worse for my teams. Disaster. Absolute disaster. How was my week? Not great. What happened at Ellis? Well, where do you start? Do you start at the first 20 minutes of the Bok game and thinking we're in control? Do we start with the first 20 minutes of the Lions game where we raced to a 14-0 lead against the All Blacks? I was fetching journalists. I was fetching all my favorite journalists during those first 20-25 minutes, saying, "Yo, look, what did I tell you? What did I tell you with the Lions? We're gonna get it. We're gonna get a job done here, people. I told you we're gonna cook." Then I throwbacks to the Bok game and how we were on top and didn't quite finish off. And the All Blacks, they just find a way to come back. And they've always been a side like that, but they find a way. They found a way on Saturday. They found a way on Tuesday. And I'm actually not entirely sure which. In fact, Tuesday night I'm reading more from. There was a stage last night where I was willing to lose the Test series if the Lions won last night. I actually came to that. I was sitting there thinking, I thought, you know what? If we were to lose the series 3-1, certainly even 4-0, but the Lions beat the All Blacks. I tell you what, I would have almost taken that, to be honest, and I still sit here wondering if I would have taken it right now, but it's the hope that kills you. And now there is a lot of hope as well. So no pressure to the Lions lads, because you put in that kind of performance last night, which I expected, because I think we've not seen just how good this side actually is. And I've said so. I've said, watch this side. There's talent in that side. Sima Mahasha rocks my world. Barton Dekani taking names. Kelly and Peku, Henkel van Wyk, the buggers, the youngsters standing up and putting on that kind of display. Chris Smith going into prime. Mix of Andre Pollard, a bit of Mornay staying in there, a bit of running game all of a sudden. It was such a cool performance, such a phenomenal atmosphere. Shout out to Ellis Park, actually, the stadium itself. I managed to get out there last night. First time this year, been to a live game. First time during the tour that I was managed to get out the office. And it just reminds me of what a special stadium that is. Yes, it doesn't always get full, but I grew up in that stadium. Season tickets, the likes of that. And I hope that if there's anything else, they just took out the fact that we need to close the upper sections of Ellis Park and pack everyone at the bottom. There were 16,000 people there last night. That is a quarter full. Frank Horn even said he's never heard Ellis Park like that. And I was there in the Currie Cup final a couple of years ago. And it just, the 15,000, the way the stadium is structured, you on top of the field, the atmosphere was phenomenal. Get the school kids in. Get the kids in. The atmosphere was absolutely tremendous. Ellis Park needed that. The Lions needed that. I needed a win, but we'll take what we get because now we need to move. Now we need to move. And in terms of moving, Rassie and the boys have got to have a plan for me on Saturday. I need to hit back. I've been playing a defensive boxing game the last few days in the comments. I've been getting some hits. I came back a bit stronger last night because everybody sort of didn't really back my line shot, and then look what happened. So I'm kind of coming back, but now I need a knockout blow. I need a big win on Saturday. I don't care if it's raining. I need Andre to slot 100%. I need Jasper to run over people for fun. I need Peter the toy to break the curse. I need people to come together on Saturday and give me a result, get my credibility back, give me some firepower here. At the moment, I feel like a Volkswagen Beetle on a Formula One track. I just don't have what I need to compete with the comments and the abuse right now. We've got to give me something. Have to give me something. Oh no, that's great because we want to know how I feel. Now let's talk about the football. So I hate football now. I will no longer be supporting it, which is great because, and it was fate, wasn't it? I got gifted the United away kit, the blue shirt. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. It's such a nice shirt. And I even said, I was like, oh, I can't wait to win this tomorrow. We're going to win against Hull. We're going to get going, start the season, get my shirt going, get out there. And yeah, we lost to Hull 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. Didn't even look like winning. And it was the same symptoms. Possession, no shots, no opportunities, no chances. Springboks, possession, territory, no points, not enough chances. Maybe I'm the problem here. Maybe I am the curse. But Manchester United off to a dreadful start, and it could be a very long season if we don't rally and do something in the next game. Because I will not be going back towards a mid-table finish. No. This needs to be a season where we are in and around that top four consistently. In fact, in the top four. We need to take steps forward in this season, not steps back. Essential. Well, this week is simple. This week is very, very simple. Pollard back, bang, weight conditions, take the points, easy work. Thomas Torre on the bench, Dion Fourie the GOAT, 40 years old, bang, I'm 30, I'm coming into my prime parent, I got 10 years, I can still play for the Boks. Watch this space, he's back in training. Manchester United, we're back this weekend, we get a victory. Proteas, back on Friday, people. Cricket's back on Friday, it is time. We can't actually feel sorry for ourselves, we've got to keep going, we've got to just pick up and go. You know, it's like the Afrikaans prep schools when you're in the forwards and you rack tackle. We got to keep going. We got to keep going. Got to keep getting into it. We move forward. That's the main thing. We've got to move forward. We need to make sure that, much like a Batlekani carry, regardless of what happens, we 5 meters. We live the Jasper Visa way of life. Only forwards, never backwards. That is the motto, that is the plan, that is the situation. The Jasper Visa, only forwards, never backwards. Because if we don't, then we'd be in trouble. Because last week it was a lot of backwards. And now I've got to lace the boots up and go again. Put myself in the firing line. I need Ferrari to respond. I need Manchester United to respond. I need the Boks to respond. I need the Lions to get into a Currie Cup semi-final. I need the Proteas to get off to a win. I need some results. Not excuses. I need results. Rassie took the blame. He's taken the consequences. He said it was on me. Now, Rassie, I need you to cook something up here. Let me throw a few punches this weekend. Let me get back on the bicycle. And let's go.